Hello everyone, Dream Chaser here to bring you this short little video that I wanted to go over all the stuff that's happened within the last month. I do apologize for the delay in this video. I did want to knock it out a few weeks ago, but stuff has gotten in the way, and I've just have had a hard time to kind of stop and get in front of a camera and kind of speak my mind. The big things I wanted to cover was the fact that at the beginning of this summer, or already screwing up, woohoo! At the beginning of this month, December 1st through December 5th, I was up in Fremont, Illinois for Midwest Furfest. It was my first con I ever went, or this was my first Midwest Furfest con that I've been to. And for the most part, I'd have to say I quite enjoyed it. I have grown to like the northern cons since the first one that I did in August, Indie FurCon. I love the activities that usually go on with the more northern cons than I see in the southern cons. The comedic values, the showmanship, the fact that there's more comedy and acting and stuff going on, and it's the panels are a little bit more entertaining because they seem to focus a lot more on entertainment than the few cons I've been down here. But the one thing I will say that I did not actually like all that much was the fact that Midwest Furfest this year was about 300 people short from being claimed the largest furry convention in the world, beating AntherCon's numbers. But they're stuck in this I won't say tiny hotel, because the Hyatt is not a small hotel. But for 7,000 people, it got really cramped really fast. And while I don't have a huge problem with clustered of people, I prefer convention spaces being a little bit spread out, because it makes coming up on people and making friends a lot easier than when everyone's kind of clustered in this tiny little bitty ball in all the hallways and the big rooms because they have nowhere else to move. That's one of the things I liked about Furry Week in Atlanta. It may not have the same numbers as Midwest Furfest or AntherCon. It's several thousand shorter. It's the 5th largest furry convention so far, with around 5,000 people. But being at the Marquee in Atlanta, all the floors are so open, and like when you first come into the hotel, like everything is spacious and wide, and we have full range of the hotel. So it's easier to spread out and kind of cluster in the groups that you want to, and kind of talk to people and make new friends and get around, instead of having to constantly kind of bump into people and kind of squeeze into small spaces trying to get around the hallways and stuff, trying to get into places. So I'm not going to say I didn't have fun at Midwest Furfest, but I will be definitely happy to see if they were able to squeeze into the convention center next year. If they do that, I will definitely be considering going back. Not that I'm not, but like, I don't know if I really want to deal with the crowds that Midwest Furfest had this year again. But other than that, the two other things I really wanted to talk about was the fact that since Christmas is already over, the webcam camera thing that I'm recording off of right now happens to be a new Christmas gift that I ended up getting this year. So I was finally able to replace the webcam that I've been using for the last few months doing my live streams. I do apologize for everyone that the crappy quality of my live streams. It's not something I could really done much about. I was using the equipment that I had. And unfortunately, the only webcam that I had at my possession was a webcam that I bought at least over 5 years ago, way before HD and high quality was a thing. So a lot of my friends brought to my attention that the low quality frame rates and the grainy textures of just the the video quality and stuff was just not that great. I mean, I literally had one of my friends go up to me when he was checking out one of my live streams thinking there was a problem on his end with like buffering and stuff. I'm like, nope, 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 that's not your end, that's mine. I do apologize that my webcam sucks. So hopefully as the months go on, when I jump back into my project starting in January, the quality will start getting a lot better, and we'll get more live streams going out. I do apologize for the lack of live streams these last month or so, but honestly, I haven't really been all that motivated lately because of the crappy quality of my camera. Um, so I'm really happy that I now have something to be able to work with a little bit more. Other than that, as far as projects that I'll be starting to do in January, um, I do know I have a couple of fursuit commissions that I'll be taking on, that I do plan to live stream and show off everything. So eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to make a few of those demo videos and tutorial stuff off of those. I was planning to make a voiceover speed up version of tutorial of the secret project I did in September. But unfortunately, with the crappy quality of those videos, I'm thinking I may ditch that plan and start working on something that's a little bit cleaner for you to see. And hopefully with my new arrangement, I'll be able to get better angles for video camera or for video shooting. So you'll really be able to see more of what I'm doing and stuff. So plan to work on that, as well as Mach 2 of Dream Chaser. I know by July for Anthrocon, I do plan to have a full body suit made of my fursona. And after that, I do plan to start working on a lot of more quirky videos featuring my character, much like you see a lot of the other fursuiters do these days. I'll probably do a lot more quirky thing at conventions, and I'll do quirky things with a few of my other furry friends and around the place and whatnot. So there's that stuff to look forward to. Other than that, I think there's not much going on. I do apologize for not always having a constant stream of videos, but hopefully I'll be able to start picking up a lot more coming on to January when I really start getting back into the swing of things and working again, since the holidays are kind of winding down and things are becoming a lot easier to work with. There might be some sluggishness with some of my stuff because I still have to work over the fact that this messy room that you see in here, it just happens to be where I do everything. This is my bedroom, this is my workshop, this is pretty much everything. So among with working in a cramped space, that is also my sleeping quarters, and the fact that I am a third shift associate, so my sleep schedule's all out of whack. A lot of the activities that you'll probably be seeing is on Sundays and Mondays, because those are my 2 off days. But I'm really going to try to get back into the swing of things of getting up in the afternoons on the days I do work, so I can knock out some smaller projects and try to keep myself more active and whatnot. As the things going on, I do want to work on a few projects with a few of my friends, maybe get a few live stream sessions going on of games and whatnot. I've thought it might be kind of cool to get a live stream session with my friends with Cards Against Humanity and stuff, and I got a few ideas that if I ever make some major milestones that I would like to do a few gaming live streams that I'll be able to drag you guys in, if you have the proper equipment, so I can interact with you guys a little bit more, since my subscription count's starting to slowly grow. and who knows, if you guys are convention goers and whatnot, as the videos that I start working on when I go to a few of these big cons go to, who knows, maybe I'll be able to work with a lot more of the furs and stuff, and get nice little stuff going. But other than that, I kind of wanted to give a little bit of an update going on, what's happening around. So yes, definitely be looking forward in January to seeing a lot more videos and content coming from me, a few more live streams, as I sorry about that, as I continue working on these projects and continuing the success of my channel. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you know any other furs around that would be happy to see some tutorials, or want to catch up on some of these uh, uh, panel videos and whatnot of stuff, because there's so much equality that's on this channel, from tutorials on fursuit making to special fursuit maintenance and fursuit posing, fursuit electronics. I cover quite a wide variety of stuff on this channel, because it's all the stuff that interests me. And I figured if I like it, someone else has got to like it too. Who knows? Anyway, see you later.